Sir, we finally made contact with Captain Kezza. It looks like a deck profile.
On screen.
Very good, sir. On screen now.
Start recording in 3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Jumping into the deck profile now, and the deck I used for the event is Centurion using a BYSTIal package. Now I know a lot of people sit there and will either use like just pure with like a mess of hand traps, or they play it with the Horus engine. I'm not a big fan of the Horus engine. It's definitely good going first, but you have to draw City to get like the real value out of it. And if you go second, like yes, again you have to draw City for it to get anything worth, and you're already 1-2 hand traps down, and if you discard and that gets hit with a negate, you're down to like maybe 2, maybe 3 cards left to try and crack your opponent's board, and that ain't happening. So Bystials, yeah, they provide like graveyard interruption, big beefy bodies that work on their own, and also provide level 6 fodder to go into the Synchro 10s. So starting off, we've got 1, 2, 3 Primaras. So yep, you definitely need 3 of her, unless you're running like a 6 Samurai version, in which case, no, you should be alright with it. 1, 2 Trudea, please ignore that that's an ultra rare one. I am trying, but nobody is opening this set. And then only 1 Emeth there. I'm playing 40 cards, so the deck is kind of tight with space, and I think 1 Emeth is sort of all you need, because again, Bystials provide easy level 8 and level 6 bodies for you. We've got 1, 2, 3 Emblem of Oath. It's another your 1 card starters, or it sits there and sets either bonds or phalanx, your 1-ofs, if you can already play, so it just gives you more interruption, which is really good. And then 1, 2, 3 stand-up Centurion, and 4 stand-up Centurion. Yep, it's your field spell. You need it to synchro on your opponent's turn. It is very crucial to keep it up. Bystial package now: 1, 2, 3 Lebellion, 1 Magnamut, 1 Bulldrake, 2 Druisworm, like probably the best one. If you did want to run 2 Emeth, probably cut one of the Druisworms down and run 2 Emeths. That's definitely something you can do. 1 Saronir and 1 Branded Regained. Again, maybe this is something you do as well. You cut the Druisworm down to 1 and you run 2 Regain, because I mean, Joshua Smith's been talking about this card, but holy crap, if you get this going on the board, it is absolutely insane, and your grind game just gets infinitely better. Hand traps now, went with 1, 2, 3 Nibiru, 1, 2, 3 Vela, Nibiru, because, like, you know, just for combos, and you can discard it, and you don't really care. Vela, because, yep, it's a great hand trap. It's also a tuner as well. That is kind of relevant sometimes, maybe, not really, no. But, yeah, still a really good card. 1, 2, 3 Ash Blossom. This is New Zealand meta. Yeah, I reckon you got to run this. 3 Infinite Impermanence, because it's like the second best hand trap, and it doesn't play into talents, which a lot of people are on. Speaking of which, 3 talents. I highly rate this card, especially in New Zealand meta. We're a little bit behind, a little less competitive, but it does, like, people are still running hand traps all over the show, and this just gives you so much versatility first and second there with breaking boards. But yeah, as I said, 40 cards. We'll get into the extra deck now. We've got 2 Link monsters. We've got Artemis and SP Little Knight. Artemis just needs a level 4 spellcaster, which is your Primera, and helps get you like more benefits out of SP Little Knight. We've got 1 Super Slayer Typhon Crisis. Never used him, but you know, just being able to summon anything and slap this down just to break a board is good. Very good. We've got 1, 2, 3 Legacia. Thank you, Abigail. 3 Legacia, because like this is the Synchro 12 that you're going to be going to all the time, and this is what your opponent's going to be like trying to ping out, because it gets you so much value in the end phase, gets you a draw, gets you a pop as well. This thing is just so good. You need to run 3, because you will most likely go through all 3. 1 Crimson Dragon, because level 12 shenanigans, target your Legacia, and then either go into Cosmic Blazer and what is this? Calamities. Yeah, so Calamity's Arc thing, we all know what that does there. I prefer going into Blazar a lot more, because it gives you a hell of a grind game, especially against like Labyrinth. I cooked 2 Labyrinth decks. And yeah, it mostly came down to Blazar, just being able to like cost to remove itself from the field, then go to negate and stuff, and then come back. It's just so good. And then yeah, Calamities, turn skip, whatever. You gotta play it, come on. And didn't hit by the ban list. Yes, fist bumps. But anyway, one Chaos Angel because needs a tuner and a light or dark monsters. But what's really cool is if you summon a Bysstial on your opponent's turn and they've stopped your Primera, that's going to give you a Chaos Angel with both effects because Primera is a light and Bysstial is a dark. Plus, you also get to, like, if you did it with, say, Druisworm, remove a one of their special summon monsters off the field, then use Chaos Angels on summon effect to, like, pop a card as well, which is really good. And because you're running Bysstials, Dispatter, great card. Baron, you can do the same sort of deal with Chaos Angel. You can, like, bring this out on your opponent's turn and they'll, like, never see it coming and you're like, yo, heads up, we've got a negate here now. So cool. Finishing off, we've got one Despian Lulu Wallalith. Helped me out against, like, a deck that was running, like, Maximus Turbo. Because I was able to dump, my hand was a bit poo-poo, but he made me dump out of my extra deck, so I dumped Lulu. He went to special summon, what is it? Was it Quem off his Lulu in the end phase? And I'm like, cool, I'm going to do the same special summon Primera, which is a light spellcaster, level 4 with the same attack and defense. So yeah, this. So you normally don't go into this, but it's options. Again, for more options, I opted for Chenying. I think this guy's an absolute beast, especially if you've got two Bystials in your hand, because you can, like, first Bystial down, you're going to, like, you know, probably get rid of something and synchro into this guy. Second Bystial, banish out, drop your Bystial, which is going to hit something and interrupt their graveyard, and then this guy is going to sit there and go, like, whee! And, like, non-targeting banish. He's great, and he's, like, almost impossible for your opponent to, an unprepared opponent to get rid of, so he's really good. And one button in time, Scarlight, Red Dragon, Arcfiend. So side deck, I decided side Fenrir. He kind of clashes with the Bystials, which is what the main deck was really sort of encompassing on, but every game I went second, I sided in the Fenrirs, and yeah, just great. Especially when, like, some matches where, like, Bystials aren't particularly flash, you can thin that line down a bit and just easily go into Fenrirs. 3 Drolling Lockbird, same deal. I don't think it's main deck worthy at the moment, but it's definitely something you want in your side deck. Good card. 1 Harpies, 2 Lightning Storms, just generic removal spells. Had 3 Phantasme, remember, on the Magnamut, so adding this back is great. He's also level 7 as well, so hand traps into your level 10s is good. Helps, like, curve your hand into playable on your opponent's turn, so really good. And, like, side decks are built for the events that you're playing in, and our hobby league normally has a lot of Pearly, so I did throw in 3 XYZ Encore. They never really came up, but, you know, nice to have. This could have been any hand trap, any more removal, like Cosmic Cyclones, Lava Golem maybe? I don't know, maybe you want to play Kaijus or something? But yeah, anyway, that's the deck profile there. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and take care. Have a Merry Christmas and stuff. I'm going to be bringing you a bit more content over the Christmas holidays. I'm on holiday, but, you know, sitting at home, bored out of my mind. Maybe a little Christmas spirit in me. We'll be creating some content, and maybe even doing a bit of streaming as well, if I get bored enough. Take care, guys. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, and catch you next year in 2024. Check it out.